Luigi Mangana played assassin video game Among Us with friends. Extremely ironic. British people be having sex like, yes, splendid, are indeed scrumptious, carry on good heavens, I'm arriving. And Americans be like, yeah I love you cousin, you're so good at that yeehaw, I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger and shoot a school, like I'm gonna shoot my load. I'm high, I made this hamburger helper with no milk, this shit tastes like cargo pants. Why do you know what cargo pants taste like? I be in situations. Adin Ross gifts a $50,000 Rolex to a Make-A-Wish kid who has 1 month left to live. The F is he gonna do with a Rolex? Look at his time left. First thing you doing, if you win $200 million? Beat my meat. I need post-nut clarity before I make my next move. Former OpenAI researcher and whistleblower found dead at age 26. He received the CIA award for journalism it seems. A Californian woman is suing her own parents for $2 million because she blames her parents for her ugly genes. She has a strong case. Unethical life pro tips. If you're having an affair, save their name in your phone as a random 5-digit number. That way if your partner is next to you and sees a text from them coming, you can easily play it off as a spam message. Wow honey, this spammer has huge fake tights. What are some girl equivalents to gestures like a guy opening a car door or carrying you over a puddle, holding it when he pees? Machines can never produce true art because they can never be honey, the first step in making any piece of art. 4 college students from North Carolina State University developed a nail polish that changes color when exposed to date-ripe dogs, including GHB, Rohypnol, and Xanax. The wearer can stir her drink with a linger. If her drink was tampered with, she'll know within seconds. Once again, I've been foiled by 4 college students. Real or fake? Biggest update on GTA 6 this year. GTA 6 is reportedly in heavy intense development and reportedly standing at over 1.4 terabytes uncompressed as of right now, and might even double in the next 8 to 12 months depending on delays and when the game goes gold. Final product expected at 300 gigabytes. For 300 gigabytes, Jason's balls better shrink when it gets cold. Me when you're loose the streak freeze. Hope you're having a very good Saturday. That was wild though. What's the worst thing you can say in an elevator full of people? True story, my mom and dad were in a crowded elevator while my mom was very obviously pregnant to the point of bursting. I guess she looks at my dad and says, "When are you going to tell your wife about me? My parents are happily married. She was just pranking him." My dad said it was the longest elevator ride of his life. Hit back with, "Well, we should tell mom and dad first." To eat healthy, a 39-year-old raw vegan influencer, known for promoting a fruit-only diet, has reportedly died from malnutrition after living on raw fruits and vegetables for 10 years. She didn't die, she went into a vegetative state. Tie her legs tightly. Men cannot be trusted, not even with a dead body. What you think we can't untie a knot? A bit of string won't stop us. Hey, that's me. Jim me a pin. Cherry pie, pumpkin pie, apple pie, a cutie pie, cream pie, the duality of man. When she's 13 tacos down in Taco Bell and whispers wanna do it from the back later, had me with the first 3 words. Guys, stop being mean. He has a lot on his mind. Bro knows what happened tomorrow. I saw a bulk guy riding a bike yesterday. I thought it was mine. Then I checked the garage and it was still chained up, asking for food. How to remove cram stains from wooden floor. Long story short, there are tiny dark circular marks on the floor and I think they are cram stains, and I don't know how to remove them. If there's a better sub for this, please let me know. This is so embarrassing. You're gonna have to cram stain the entire floor to get an even look. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Is the sports betting industry a huge mistake? Don't start gambling at all, no matter what. I lost all my dog money. Say only 2 words. That will ruin the family dinner. This holiday season, place your first bet of $1 or more and get 10 100% profit boosts to double your winnings on your next 10 bets instantly. Use code REDDYW, the N word twice, with the same cadence as pizza. Water is the iconic overworld liquid, and lava is the iconic nether liquid. What we need is an iconic liquid for the end. Ender Dragon Best Milk. Muslim streamer tries Costco chicken bake, realizes it has bacon while chewing. Did he lose Allah points? Jesus water. Bro, I need your seed. Beef jerky so expensive, I might have to start jacking the beef myself. In the Netherlands, it's a custom to hang your backpack on the flag when you pass your exams. Here is my picture. What do you hang if you don't pass the exam? Yourself. Not the best wheel, but we gotta start somewhere. Looks like racing isn't the only thing you do in that chair. Even as a child with a frail grasp on the concept of sexual entry course, I knew she was waving him in with those eyes. You think Simba was hitting her with the deep strokes, while Pumbaa peeked out from behind some bushes, locked eyes with Simba, and Simba started just digging and drilling her shut while staring at Pumbaa with expressionless eyes? Always wondered that as a kid. Before any details of Pixar's Soul cartoon were made public, a bulk cab driver told the film's co-writer and co-director, Ken Powers, that he knew Pixar was making a bulk movie because he had never driven so many bulk people to Pixar Studios before. To be fair, they could have also been starting a farming division. They're kind, even when no one's watching. But how would you possibly know that? Video surveillance. Anyone wanna battle it out today like men? When they kiss, it means they are fighting with each other. Besides, the jagged mouth weapon is only suitable for the same kind of kissing fishes. Kissing is a process of testing their patience. The first one who loosens its mouth fails in this fight. Ask me anything. Someone else will answer, but then edit the comment to make someone look bad. PS, I'm not a karma farming bot. I don't even like karma. Opinions on Hitler's foreign policy and racial views? It's good. He didn't even edit the comment. What's something a teacher can tell you that can be said during slacks? I don't care what your dad taught you. We are doing it my way. Bruh, you ain't gonna got a human uterus from Medic. If you're lucky, he might give you the uterus of a great ape. Gorilla grip. Active recovery. 1,305 days clean. Imagine how that high would hit after 5 years of being clean, bro. How I felt in preschool after pretending to cry so I could hug the teacher and wipe my fake tears on her melons. Hehe, I was homeschooled. POV. Your brother stops crying every time he hears Kendrick Lamar. The babies love Kendrick, but Drake loves the babies. One of the eggs from the carton I've bought today has a cute little hairdo. It won't come off. It's stuck on there with shut, so wash your hands. It's most likely vaginal fluid from the birth. Oh okay, no need to wash them. Yeah, everyone from life coaches to pick-up artists to your friends always say just be yourself, but the moment one tries to actually be, it's all that's recess. That's illegal to sell in this state. Did you really had to hit him that hard? He's just a kid, etc, etc. A lot of hypocrisy going around. I can understand someone over 12 knowing how to do it, but how does a 7 years old even know how to do something like that? At that age, I wasn't even able to tie my shoes honestly. They probably learned by example, which is even more deplorable. Minors grooming minors. It's all over. I feel like going on YouTube and doing those iPhone giveaway scams, but instead of iPhones I give out cyanide, and instead of it being a scam I pull through. My mom died last week. A relative brought my grieving dad this dessert. Hey, so sorry for your loss. I hope you and dad are both okay. And by loss, they mean of your appetite. The world is healing. Pixar's original animated series Win or Lose will no longer include a transgender storyline in a later episode, The Hollywood Reporter has learned. A spokesperson for Disney confirmed that the story arc was removed and provided the following statement: when it comes to animated content for a younger audience, we recognize that many parents would prefer to discuss certain subjects with their children on their own terms and timeline. The CEOs didn't want to get shot. I bet there would be less outrage if the CEO of Target or Disney was taken out. Sigma of the lobby. Someone give this dude an AR-15. I feel like he would do wonders with it. Unbelievable respect for that man. Not everything you eat, it's too beautiful to just kill and eat. I'd duck the shut out of that fish, only with its consent of course. But if it wanted to die, then I don't know if I could still duck it. I guess I'd ask after, but I don't know if it would be in the right headspace if it's suicidal. So I guess I should just ask it if it wants to die first. But then how do you follow up? Either way, respect bro. I'm ashamed to have the name Anthony right now. Longest basketball throw by a robot yet. They even made the robot bulk. I'd like to see a right robot do that. Damn, sometimes I wish to be in an isekai. Too bad I was run over by Karkun and not Truck-kun. Karkun only puts you in a wheelchair for life, but not an isekai. Try again. Make sure this time it's a truck. No, I would absolutely not lol. I would tell Hotler to his face that he's a homophobic and transphobic piece of shit. This comment is not funny. Please make it funny or else March 11th 2027. Don't compare wanting to duck Venom and the Fishman to wanting to duck Pennywise. Venom is built and juicy, the Fishman has the tightest ace, but guess what? All Pennywise has is a 5 head. Get the duck out, we're here to duck monsters, not Bozo Mac Honk. Don't talk to me about ducking monsters when your pics have a humanoid figure. Are we not going to talk about how big that bubble was? The Zorses are pro-atoral. A Zorse, the offspring of a male zebra and a female horse. Oh, sure, when a zebra does it it's beautiful, but when I do it, it's a class C felony in the state of Massachusetts and an affront to human nature and nourishable by no more than 20 years in jail, at least according to that very mean and closed-minded judge. Leave my brother alone, elder woman. This is heresy. Russ, blast him with pass. Mark your territory like a true wolf of Fenris. I think I get the meaning. Even though the burgers are cheap, it's the inside that counts. No one should be afraid to be who they are. No, it means that people can be sold for 99 cents. Oh dear. My dog ran onto the road and has been hit by 5 consecutive trucks as he was gunned down by the entire US Army. I then lost my winning lottery ticket and have been paralyzed from the legs up. I have been diagnosed with schizophrenia and suffer dementia. Adin Ross gifts a $50,000 Rolex to a Make-A-Wish kid who has 1 month left to live. The F is he gonna do with a Rolex? Look at his time left. Gonna be a solid loot drop. AI this AI that, but when I use human remains as an art medium suddenly it's wrong? I hate these double standards in the art community. Who was the hottest president? Literally the only reasonable option. I'm straight and I'd let him head east right through my Confederate bussy. Unless you're a baby cow, I don't see why you'd wanna drink raw milk. I like it off the teat. The polio vaccine saved millions of lives and millions more from crippling injury. Word. Someone tell RFK Jr. this please. Don't bother. The worm however, now he listens to reason. I want the one who made this Sonic animation to get ducked in the ace. That's probably what they want too. Man helps police make an arrest. Once again, a random bystander doing a better job than law enforcement. I mean, yes okay, but he has the element of surprise. A cop wouldn't. He literally just ran up to the car. He wasn't sweet talking his way closer or anything lol. Any of the cops that appear immediately afterwards could have done the same thing. And if they were all in view of the perpetrator, it's straight up incompetence. Either they should have done it, or they should have prevented the guy from doing it. You don't know that he could have been whispering sweet affirmations once he got close. That a hunting rifle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? You don't get 370k subs with begging. Even as a recess, I have to hand it to K. He does good content for his target demographic. It's not that, it's the fact that X constantly just talks shut over and over behind his back for no reason. And no shut, that's what K does. Celebrities on stream is content. Even for a recess. Gotta duck and give it to you my dude. Ania is taken aback by Drazil's statement. She is extremely uncomfortable around him now. Please stop smallest thing me. You can still delete this dude. I forcefully smallest Ted a 2-year-old Pokemon on Topple AI yesterday. Some things you shouldn't share with the class. If you ever remind us of that shit, I'll be going to forcefully touch you where the sun don't shine buddy. The CIA couldn't texture that. Is this too many games? You are lucky. Anime ha. The hint goes on the C drive. Nap gotta be on a drive that can be easily destroyed if you die prematurely, not on the OS drive. What? You have to have something for the grandkids. Watching this, 27 seconds in, a stray bullet goes through my window straight into my brain. Grey matter splatters my computer as my body crumples to the floor. Can't believe Erratic Pulse 0758 died to this. That's like people buying domains with a one-letter difference for a porn site, only to have a church thing pop up, when oh god means something different, not to the altar boys. A shape-shifting baddie. She's 12. Even better. You must not be a woman. Whenever I see a woman walking at night, I always approach rapidly grinning ear to ear, to let them know I will protect them. This is the best one I've seen. This one is on par with Anne Frank 1 or the Oklahoma City bombing 1. Huh. This is only $795,000. It keeps going to pending sale then going back on the market. There's some catch there. Haunted as duck. My thought was haunted plantation. To be honest, my first thought was you also have to live with the history. Edit. Apparently it was built in 1903, so maybe just on the bones of a haunted plantation. Am I the asshole for telling my brother he cannot stay with me over Christmas if he brings his prosthetic leg? For anybody who hasn't watched the episode or seen the full story, basically he stole it from some random woman and carried it around with the intention of trying to romance or otherwise impress her by finding her leg and returning it to her. Someone who knows the woman actually saw the story and the man is now being charged with felony grand theft because these legs can apparently get upwards of $15,000. Well, they've got to harvest the holiday spirits somehow. A lump in my balls. Go to the doctors. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Eat it. Stomp on it. Happened to me twice, hence the username. When my buddy was 16, he took a bunch of shrooms and said that while he was tripping out he felt like he had to shut and started pushing for 4 hours straight with nothing coming out, and he ended up getting a hemorrhoid. When he went to the doctor and told him the story, the doctor was like, yeah, you're way too young for this. What happened? The doctor had to leave the room to avoid laughing at his face at the story. Aliens are real and each human is assigned an alien for a day to show them what being human is like. What would you do with yours? I hope I get a honey alien. What if it's like a fish, where they don't mate, instead dropping eggs and fertilizing them? Let it watch me masturbate over the eggs. I found it. The worst possible outcome for her. Yes, definitely worse than the people that practice nat sock positism. OP really said Delph is a preferable alternative to Matt Gates. Also totally worse than the literal 1984 schizo Biden can create. Yes, I shudder at the thought of a President Gates. That's in the mod, isn't it? I saved someone from Seaside 2 times, and 4 months later my girlfriend cheated on me with him. He just made sure you won't stop him anymore. You just found your sibling while scrolling through Pornhub. What is your first course of action? My sister is ducking 8. I'm calling the police. 8 people. I think I've seen that one. What has to be clarified is not for sexual reasons when you're requesting or buying it. Adopting a child. I'm impressed by how the artists were able to model and animate Bulk Cat with one hand. Ew. My girlfriend won't let me buy 2 melons at the same time. I lied. I don't have a girlfriend. I won't let myself buy 2 melons. I masturbate in the fruit aisle. I have no shame. I'm commenting on my own comment. Cries. You once in your lifetime imagined having sex with your teacher until we meet again. Lol once. Lol imagined. My balls have doubled since the last time we met. Count. Replace a word from any Star Wars quote with balls. We will watch your balls with great interest. How to get a guy to stop hitting on you at the bar. Tell him about your horoscope. Tell him about your cat. Tell him about your cat's horoscope. Masturbate furiously works too. 11. 12. 13. Are we naming the age of kids we ducked? How the duck do you make an omelette? Put some eggs in a girl's ace and duck her ace till they are nice and beat up and make her dart it out on a pan and fry it up. Does it have to be a girl? Crewmate. There is one imposter among us. A baby shark born in all-female tank could be a rare case of a virgin birth. Ate who the duck nut in the shark pool. Sorry, couldn't resist. Senpai of the pool, what is your wisdom? The English word sad is said the same way as the Norwegian word seed, which means crown. I'm drowning in sadness. You ever watch a rich person's expression change when you ask a question that's too poor? I once bragged to a coworker that I got my outfit from thrifting, and my boss took me aside and said not to say I shop at thrift stores because it made him look bad, like he didn't pay me enough. Reader, he didn't pay me enough. Knew a girl that got a bab job because she thought it meant her daughters wouldn't have to have small babs. By that logic, she was fine with her sons being born with big tights as well. Where was female scout when I needed her? I was getting teamed on by a ducking demo man. Where was she? It was a ducking demo man. A free to play. While I'm at it, it was a ducking free to play demo man. A new demo man. New player. Where were they? My students, she is free to be dated, even if she is family related. How the duck are you verified as Master Uruguay? Master Uruguay, I promise I thought this was free Robux. Is your mom single? Asking for a friend. I would also like to know the answer to this. Yeah, my buddy wants to know also. My fish would like to know also. This is how gangbangs start. With a fish?